fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Johnson is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Vukcevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Kept alive. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Portis outside. Back to Lillard. Deflected. And they're on the run. Throws it up high. Pippen, no good. Here's Milwaukee. Johnson on the wing. It's picked off. Pass to the prodigy. In transit. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Lillard. Outside Porter. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And rejected. The three. Pass to the prodigy. On target from range. The prodigy's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Portis for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Here's Vukcevic. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3 ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him.
Here's Portis. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Outside Johnson. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up at the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment.
I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Seattle leading by 3. With the drive.
What you say?
Wow!
Goodness. Come on now.
And he jams it home with authority.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now here's Johnson. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Tipped. And here's Lillard. Outside Porter. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Bucks. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Johnson with it. From the arc. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points in his last time out. Beyond the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. 10 points for him.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Lillard outside. This one for 3. Seattle pulls it in. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Jones, he's checked in for Vukcevic. Abaji comes in for Portis. Roddy, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Wesley in for Lillard. Pass to Porter. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Here's Porter. Still without a bucket. Clock at 4. Here's Abaji. Three-pointer, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Count it.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Wesley. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's Roddy. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Wesley. Pass to Abaji. Now here's Jones. Now Lillard to win the run. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Lillard's got 8 points.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Lillard comes with a double. Here's the 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Can you believe him so far? 6 for 6.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
There's a screen. Here's Wesley. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Lillard, following the bucket by Seattle. To the middle. The lob, very well done. And now it's an 11-point Seattle lead.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
puts up a deep three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Seattle, closing out the quarter ahead by... What's your take on Seattle so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Jones in at the 5. Here's Wesley. Pass to Lillard. Fires for 3. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And that one's good. 9 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Here's Pippen. 14 points his last outing.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Bucks trail by 13. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Here's Lillard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lillard's got 13 now.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Jones with the block. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And there's the screen. Lillard right side. Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
Clever move that time by Lillard. He knows exactly when to take chances to be aggressive on offense.
That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Wesley. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Let's go with a 3. From 9 feet out. The rebound by the Prodigy.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway.
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound, the more...
Nice! Big finish!
Man! B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And the basket by Pippen.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Out to Lillard. Shoots from the right block. He got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Milwaukee making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Abaji. And it's Johnson in for Wesley. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Seattle leading by 14. And he dunks it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Seattle shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Jones, and it's Michael Porter in for Roddy. Lillard left side. Fires the 3. Dame time! This man is automatic from the corner.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Pippen. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's the prodigy. 9 points in the game. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Porter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
For three, here's Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Right wing. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Porter. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 14 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Lillard passes to Portis. Back to Lillard. That's tipped. Back to Portis. Lillard outside. The three is up. Seattle pulls it in. Pippen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Portis finds Lillard. And he lobs it up top.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Goes up at the elbow. Again, Milwaukee!
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
To the paint. Porter pulls it in.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Back to Portis. Inside. Here we go, all alone. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Portis. Johnson for three. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 9.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Seattle out in front.